Good morning, y'all, and welcome back. Guess what, guys? It's time for something new.
Well, this is real inconvenient weather.
You know it's serious when Alicia's in the truck.
Oh, you haven't told them where we're going?
No, we're going to get something new.
It's a surprise.
Hey, Bob, where do you think we're going? I don't know, man, but that Ford logo looks pretty big. Wait, what are you doing? Are you turning in? What are we doing? All right, what do you think we're here for? Let's go look.
Let's go look indeed.
Check out that Bronco.
Look at that Bronco. Look at that Raptor.
Oh, a Raptor?
It's a pretty color.
Oh, man. Well, I don't think that's what we need.
No.
I think what we need is down here.
Where could it be?
Well, guys, there it is.
We definitely don't need that.
We're getting to Dodge. We heard they're all the rave. We're getting to Dodge.
I can't even pretend to have a straight face on that one.
But it has Lufkin Ford mud flaps on it, so it's almost a Ford.
A Ford mud flap on a Dodge truck. That would be a Dodge owner to do that. Sorry, Dad.
Is it this right here? No, it only has 2 doors, but that would be awesome. An F550?
Oh, is that what that is? I don't even know what that is.
That's like 100 more 50s than those 450 guys, and that's like 200 more 50s than us.
I bet it turns super sharp.
I think every more 150s makes it turn even sharper.
I think we're getting closer.
Uh-oh, what's up here? Is it one of these white ones?
Oh, I'm telling you, that one's only a 2-door, but I do like a white dually for some reason.
Do you?
I don't know why, because it's not like a company truck, because company trucks are always like F-150s. I don't know, something about them, I just like them. I don't see her.
Uh-oh, is that it over there? Is that the one without the bed on it?
Oh, now that would be convenient for
No, that's only a 350.
Oh.
Is it maybe one of these over here?
A bunch of white.
Somebody must be getting a whole lot of company trucks.
350.
That's not it. Let's go look. They said they had it parked.
Off to the side.
But apparently this is not the right side.
Not the side.
I don't think it's over here.
No.
You know what? It's probably over here in the new section. I don't know why we came to the used section first.
Uh-oh. We got a traffic jam.
Uh-oh. It is a Chevrolet. It's probably not a jam. He's just broke.
Oh, look at that white Bronco, man.
What do you guys think?
You can get me.
Are we getting something for me? Or are we getting something for Alicia?
Look at the blue one. I'm telling you, when my kids are bigger, this is in my future. Maybe not today. Just love them all. They're so cute.
Look at these guys.
Look, it's like my old car.
Look at that. Look at these little Explorers.
Aw, I just love that car.
Look at that. Look at that pulling machine. A single cab F350.
Oh, really?
Oh, that guy right there can pull the world.
That's what they base all the specs off of for the F450.
The truck no one buys.
Right.
Look at all these beds over here.
Expedition. You want to go get a flatbed for yours?
We wouldn't have to worry about hitting the bed rails.
I know. Well,
Oh no, here's what we're getting. Here's what we're getting.
what?
We're gonna get one of these electric trucks.
Is that what these are?
These are the Ford Lightnings. Remember that when you met me I had a Ford Lightning?
It definitely wasn't electric. it was a whole lot of horsepowers.
They should have called it the Ford Thunder. Now they have the Ford Lightning.
Right?
I can't get over these. One drove by the other day and almost ran into me because they didn't hear it coming.
I love that they put it over here in the side lot. Like, we're not going to put these out front just yet. We're not too proud of these, but we had to do it because the government said so.
Look, they have the Mustang Mach-E's. These are like a Mustang hatchback. That's electric.
Not my favorite.
There's a truck. You think that's it? That's a 4-door white one. What do you think about that one? That's King Ranch.
Man, that's so nice.
You think that's ours?
I think the plates give it away. Why are we here, Kevin?
I just don't know. Actually, I don't know why we're here now because I can't find which side he was talking about.
Guess we got to go in and ask. Look how cute.
You want that?
That's too little for me right now. I have to have a third row if I'm getting a vehicle.
Well,
Got too many kids.
Who calls that?
Well, science. I do miss my Explorer.
Oh yeah?
It was almost my favorite car, behind the Jeep. The Jeep was fun.
She was a Dodge owner, technically, I think. It was a Jeep SRT8, so technically a Chrysler product.
Yeah.
A Mopar, but it was cool because...
It was fun to drive, but it's not an everyday vehicle because it was very bouncy and very small. Definitely wouldn't fit all 3 kids. My Explorer, it was like a luxury ride. I loved it. You trading your truck in for an Explorer?
You know it.
You look so big in this little car, by the way.
All I'm gonna say is if we traded my truck in for an Explorer, we'd probably get 2 Explorers.
Maybe 2.5.
I'm telling you, these brakes are legit.
Yeah.
Like, if you drive a Super Duty and get an Explorer, you're gonna go through the windshield.
Yeah.
They're good. So
It's very odd being in a car like this when we've been in the big dually for so long. Like, things like this feel so tiny. The little, everything just feels miniature when you've been in a dually. But it's super nice. We've got 3 rows.
Look at that back windshield wiper doing things.
Look at it back there working. We've got one of the seats down right now because we wanted to see how big the cargo space was. I like the little coverings on the window. It's definitely touchy. I like the windshield wipers. They're working, doing their job. I'm telling you, the things I like. Oh, I really like this. It's like your truck. I think it might be bigger than your truck.
I think it is.
Uh-huh.
I think you need a Bob Ross.
Do I need a Bob Ross if this is going to be my car?
You need a Bob Ross.
Y'all let us know.
I'm getting her a Bob Ross. She's getting a Bob Ross.
We have to okay that with my 3 little managers. They have to be okay with Bob being in here. You know, I don't have a Bob voice. He'll just find it on his own.
Hey, it comes to him.
Bob might be a little quiet in my car. So tell him why we're looking at cars.
Well, y'all know that we have an RV that is not RVable. It's a recreational box, no longer a vehicle. So I'm ranching, so all day I'm using my truck at work, which means Alecia has no way to do anything other than sit at the house with her 3 managers.
Right. I mean, Phil and Lola are great. They let me use their truck whenever I need, but they are also very busy.
We hit a button. We folded the mirrors in.
Oh, shoot.
That's not the same button mine does.
Yeah, and y'all might be wondering why Kevin is test driving first. It's because, you know, I haven't driven in a very long time. My parents do let me use their truck on occasion if I need to, but I like for him to figure out all the buttons so that when I get in the driver's seat, I can ask him the questions and he knows the answers. So okay. That's why we put...
That was not the cruise control button.
He's still figuring it out. But yes, that's why he's in the driver's seat right now, because he's going to figure out all of her quirks and learn the buttons, and then when I get in the driver's seat, when I have my questions for him, he can answer them. So what do y'all think? Do we look good in this? So it's not an ideal day for me to be going on a test drive because 1, I don't drive very often, and 2, I don't like when it's dark outside and I don't like when there's rain.
Oh, I figured it out. Sorry.
He keeps cutting me off. He's so excited. But I wanted to come drive it because they just got it in yesterday, and we've kind of been dabbling with the idea of me getting a car while we're here. Whether we keep it or not, who knows. But for now, I think we need it. We're going a little stir crazy in the house, so we need some ways to get places. And
also, fixing the RV is not something that happens overnight. Like, we might be here for quite a while before this situation works itself out.
Right, right. So it makes sense for us to get a vehicle right now, and if you're gonna drive something, you might as well drive something that you like. So when we saw this one come to the lot yesterday, we immediately called them this morning because it looked like something that we might want. I mean, it matches his truck. It's not a platinum, but it matches.
It's a limited.
Right, it matches so cute. My Explorer before was not a limited, so this one has a lot more features than what I had before, and I just loved my Explorer.
Look,
so.
it matches that guy's RV.
It does. I wonder if we could put it in the back.
Man, that RV looks amazing. I'd like to have one of those one day. I bet that thing is awesome.
Maybe if we loaded this in the back, it would help with the frame flags. Let us know, Grand Design. Okay, is it my turn?
It is.
Did you figure out all the buttons?
I figured out enough of the buttons.
All right, y'all, wish me luck. I mean, these are not ideal driving conditions for me, but I'm gonna make it work.
You know, they say, the old timers just always say, you never buy a car in the rain. I don't know if that's because the outside looks good or because you're just in such a hurry to get it over with that you don't look at everything the right way.
Oh.
I think every car we've bought has been in the rain.
Yeah, that's why I told Kevin, like when it started pouring today, I'm like, why every time we go to look at a vehicle and we bring it home, I never get to take advantage of the free car wash? Because every time we go that I've purchased a vehicle, it's always this type of weather. So we've had pretty good luck buying cars in the rain. We're gonna go give this one a once over, but we first wanted to drive it to make sure we even liked it, because this is a newer year model than the one that I had, and so far he likes it. So now it's my turn.
You would think from all the stories in our RV that we bought it in the rain. It was actually a beautiful day when we got the RV.
The only problem with us buying the RV was I wasn't there. You bought it and I was buying it sight unseen, besides a video chat one time. So you did good though, I think.
Oh man, he didn't fill it up with gas. The first thing we're gonna have to do is go get gas.
Of course. You know, they probably siphon the gas out at this point. Everything's so expensive.
By the way, have y'all bought cars in the last 5 or 7 years? The last time I financed a car, I asked the guy today, I was like, whoa, that's crazy numbers. I was like, what happened to like the Ford credit? We're like, same as cash, 0 down, 0 interest as long as you pay it off in time. He goes, man, when's the last time you bought a car? That hasn't been around in like 5 years. I was like, it's been like 5 or 6 years since we bought a car.
Yeah, we were quite shocked at the interest rates nowadays, because when we bought the dually, we traded in 2 vehicles for that. So it was basically like a free truck.
Yeah, we
didn't finance a penny of it. So this was quite shocking to us to learn what the interest rates are this day and age. Not good, but we're gonna make it work. So we found a covered spot to make the change. I'm gonna go get in the driver's seat. Dun dun dun.
Hey. Hey y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get a sneak peek of the outside. I'm gonna do a better job of showing you the outside when it's nice and clean, but there it is. Nice and black. It's gonna match perfectly. Oh, why are you sitting so high? You got a lift kit over here?
Well, I'm 5'4".
Did y'all see how high I was?
Still let me forget my purse in case we don't take this thing home.
Hey, don't forget your purse.
Yeah, I can't see over the... I'm sitting like your friend Larry. Hey y'all, I'm gonna try this Pete. There we go. Airbag engaged. Okay. Look, I'm like, where's the truck?
It's right there.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of this whole new concept. I like to...
Yeah, they don't make too many cars like that anymore.
But cleaning it, I can say this is going to be much easier than trying to get all those nooks and crannies of that other thing.
Oh, I bet this is like the Dodge. I want you to start driving and open your door.
Okay.
Start driving.
Uh-huh.
Open your door. Oh, okay. Now try the reverse version of that. Put it in reverse.
Putting a lot of confidence in me.
No, I just want to see. Now open the door. Oh yes, 100%. This is better than a Dodge. Y'all know Phil's Dodge will not let you go in forward or reverse if that door opens. So when you're backing up to a camper or a trailer, if you open that door before you put it in park, it sets the brakes. Literally drives me crazy trying to use his truck to back up to a trailer, because I like to back up with the door open looking at people so I can hear and talk. You cannot back up to a trailer with a Dodge and the door open. What are you doing? No, don't hit that button. It's the top left. Hit the top left. Now the bottom ones are the ones that do the mirrors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's opposite of my truck.
I realized I just put this in reverse and didn't look behind me, and now I see headlights back there. I hope I didn't almost hit that truck.
No, it beeps.
Oh, okay. It's fancy. It's probably standard in all cars at this point, but for me, it's fancy. Okay, I think I'm good. You want to do it 360? See how she does? Treat her like Trudy.
I don't know if this one's got a Trudy in her. It's kind of peppy, but it is the 4-cylinder.
Feels smooth. Let's hear the horn. It's no train horn, I bet.
Oh, do you want a train horn?
I do not.
You need a bob and a train horn.
Can you imagine what a train horn would sound like coming out of an Explorer?
It'd be hilarious.
Oh my god, I'd probably scare myself. No.
Tell us in the comments, do y'all want to see a train horn on the Explorer?
Do they make a smaller version of train horn? Like a
we'll get the smaller one.
Sure we won't. I'll have to order it if we're gonna do that. Okay, here we go on the big city roads. Almost coming tires.
Oh my gosh, are you hot riding?
Maybe. It feels so weird being in the driver's seat. I'm just gonna throw that out there when you haven't driven very much. This feels like I'm in a go-kart compared to your truck. I like it. Feels comfortable.
What do you guys think? Should we get it? Should Alecia get this Ford Explorer?
We'll already have the answer by the time you see this video, but still let us know. Would you get it if you were in our predicament? Or would you wait and see what is going to happen on the RV?
No matter what happens to the RV, it's still going to be a while before we hit the road again.
Right, there's a big long wait, so it's going to be a while and Mama needs her freedom. I made it back in one piece. Should we go pull back under the thing?
I think we should. Yeah, probably.
We should. That way we can look it over good.
Make sure you turn wide. Don't just pretend it's got hips. Don't curb check this thing.
Okay, Dad.
You know how women are.
Hey, don't say that. You might offend someone.
Okay, I know how this woman is.
I've curb checked every vehicle we've ever owned, so he definitely has a right to say it.
So you know why? As soon as her head gets past the obstacle, it's good to turn. If she had an F450, she'd rip the whole back off.
I will say, driving his F350 has taught me a lot about driving because I do know now that I have to watch the back end of the car too. Like, once the first two wheels have cleared doesn't necessarily mean we're safe. Never really knew that until I started driving the dually, and now I turn wide and I watch in my rear view mirrors. I actually use them. Before, didn't use those. I just turned my head. He doesn't like that very much, but I'm learning. I'm a work in progress at 41 years old.
Look at this. When you turn it off, it says check rear seats for occupants. Oh, don't forget your kids.
Don't forget your babies. I won't forget my babies.
Look at that little hot rod.
Little indeed, but just enough for me.
It's probably half of that Super Duty over there. Look at this, they don't need paper anymore.
I know, they're fancy. So we're back in the Ford offices and we have a familiar face. This is Jarrell.
How y'all doing?
He sold us our Super Duty that you guys all know on the channel, what, 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
Yeah, so he's a familiar face. We know we're gonna be treated right here at Lufkin Ford.
And you know what's funny? Is right behind him is the Explorer and the Super Duty. It's like he knew. He knew.
He knew we were coming in here and he put that window there with those cars perfectly placed. Okay, we are headed home with our new Explorer. Kind of. We're gonna come pick it up tomorrow. But we wanna say a special thank you to Byron, who made this such an easy process for us. We do not like to come to dealerships and haggle all day long, and he definitely got the job done. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Look, I got a hat. Finally got a Ford hat.
Do you know that when we bought the Super Duty, we did not get a hat? We both got a hat.
And welcome back. I realize you guys actually didn't go anywhere. I went somewhere. It's been 7 days since we brought the Explorer home, and I didn't want to show you guys the outside of it until it was pretty out. Well, the rain finally cleared up and I had a chance to get it cleaned up. So here it is. Here is Alicia's new mom wagon. It is a 2022 Ford Explorer. What do you guys think about a epic montage? We haven't done a montage in a while, so let's do a small epic Alecia Mommobile montage. Here it goes. did you enjoy the small mom epic montage? This thing is actually pretty awesome. We love Ford, so we had to get another Ford for the family. Always a Ford family. And it's very much similar to my F350 on the inside. It is a newer model, so instead of the Sync 2 like I have, it's actually a Sync 3. Has remote start. Very similar to my F350, but just enough difference that I still don't know exactly where everything is. There's a lot of alarms over here, but there you go. It's actually got some features that my truck doesn't have, like adaptive cruise control and adaptive lane centering. So you could actually keep the car from running into cars in front of you, and it'll maintain the center of the lane. It's weird to get used to because you can actually let go of the steering wheel and it will maintain the center of the lane. This new touchscreen is very similar to mine, but also different. It's got this little turning knob for the transmission. It's actually very hard to get used to that because I'm used to this right here. Yes, I know the vehicle's on. I'm trying to talk to them about it. Would you give me a moment? Okay, I'm trying to show them the car. It's got this little wave mode thing. So if you're in the drive-thru, like right now, we're in drive, I can hit this button right here. And right now, the car will not move my foot off the brake. It's so you can go through the drive-thru, and if you forget to put it in park, it doesn't run into the cars in front of you. You hit that button, and it takes off. Actually, it's a really cool thing. It's also got an electronic parking brake, which is kind of weird to get used to, but it works. I wish you would stop. I know the vehicle's on. I'm trying to talk to them. Anyway, sorry guys, I'm trying to show you a tour with it running because it's pretty cool. And the thing keeps telling me all these doors are open. I know they're open. So anyway, it's got leather seats, heated and cooled, which is awesome. And it's got this giant moonroof, just like the Super Duty. And we have 3 rows of chairs, captain in the middle, and we have a bench in the back. We haven't quite figured out how the kids' car seats are gonna go, but I think the 2 girls are gonna be in the very back, and Caden's gonna be here right in the front next to Alecia. And that is Alecia's new mom wagon. Here's the back seat, captain chairs, got your AC controls right there. And of course they have charging for their devices. And back here we have these 2 seats which actually fold down electronically. Let's see if I can do it. There goes that one. And there goes that one. You know what's funny is I spent a long time trying to fold them down before I realized there's a button for them. Let's put them back up. Boom. And then you got this button right here. Closes that. This thing is actually pretty neat. It's like a little go-kart, but it's really cool because it actually has got a little bit more technology than my truck, but it's still a Ford. It's all the same, but it's kind of different. It's got these little things right here you can raise for the kids to have a shade. All around, it was a very good buy, and it was used and at a very good price. I think it has 29,000 miles on it. It's a 2022 model. And I guess now that you guys know, we're probably not traveling for a while, this is why we had to get a second car, because I use my truck for work and I'm gone most of the days. And Alecia needs something to get around with the kids. So we thought it was fitting to have this Ford Explorer. This is what she had before we started traveling. This is obviously a nicer model than what she had, but this one is perfect. It also has the, I believe it's a 2.7 4-cylinder. I don't know if it's EcoBoost or not. I haven't actually looked too much into it. I've been working. But it's actually pretty peppy, and it gets about 17 miles a gallon driving around the city. Don't know what it gets on the highway because we haven't been on the highway. Oh, and it also came with these floor liners. So just like the ones I have in the truck, but I don't know if they're from Ford or not. But floor liners. It's the little things I love getting on a used car. Shout out to Lufkin Ford for taking care of us on this. This is actually the same place we got our Super Duty from. And thank you for taking care of my truck when I had the check engine light. If you've never been to Lufkin Ford, go check them out. I know this sounds like a sponsored video, but there's very few companies that I come across that I love to deal with, and Lufkin Ford happens to be one of them. They're like the blue store and the green store for me, and O'Reilly's as well, and Tractor Supply. The reason we talk about those stores is because those stores are awesome and we've always been taken care of. So if you ever need a new vehicle, call Lufkin Ford here in Lufkin, Texas. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and we love you, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, I know the video already ended, but I forgot to do something very important to this Explorer. Something that is a mandatory item if you're gonna drive around, at least in this family. Look at that. Now Alecia has a Bob. Now we can officially go down the road because we have Bob painting Happy Little Accidents. All right guys, now see you later.